Thank you. Thank you so much for that kind introduction. I'm so honored to be here tonight, this morning, too. Now, I thank Kean University for having me here today. I know I might cause you some trouble. You might get on Fox News because I'm friends with that controversial rapper, Commencement. I don't know if you guys are ready. So you might get in trouble for having me here today, but thanks for having me anyway. Seriously, I'm very honored to be here today. I know this is a very special moment for you. This is a celebration. Celebration of all the hard work you put in, all the late nights of studying, extra job, or the loans you had to take out to pay your tuition. So congratulations. You deserve it. Congratulations not only to the graduates, but to your friends and your family that are here with you today and supporting you along the way. I see a lot of proud faces in the audience. You deserve to be proud. Actually, when I look at you, I kind of see myself over a decade ago when I was in your shoes. I might look young, but I graduated a long time ago, back in the 20th century, 1999, from the University of Pennsylvania. And I remember sitting at my own commencement ceremony, and I sat in a seat just like yours, filled with nostalgia and appreciation, a little bit of anxiety and uncertainty, but also a healthy dose of anticipation and optimism. I always get excited when I come back to speak to college students because I really have faith in you. I know you're intelligent, you're motivated, and you're ready to do something big in the world. I believe that you graduates have unlimited potential to create major change in the world. And when you leave this campus, you will take with you an abundance of knowledge, an extensive vocabulary, and perhaps most importantly, the ability to think critically, to question assumptions, and to challenge ideas. That's what comprises a great education. Consider this education a gift. Now, I know what you're thinking. That was the most difficult, expensive gift I've ever received. And you're right, it was expensive, and it was difficult. And many of you overcame significant obstacles to be here. But I think you know it was well worth it. You are now equipped and empowered with the tools you need to succeed in life. And that's something you shouldn't take for granted. Not everyone gets this opportunity. I've seen firsthand how a good education changed my own life, as it will undoubtedly change yours. And I don't know about you, but I was an exception in my neighborhood. The majority of my high school didn't even make it to high school graduation, let alone college. You are the fortunate recipients in a nation where a quality education is not always a given. So take a minute to consider the alternative for those who don't receive this gift, this privilege. Without an education, doors remain closed. Opportunities don't arise. Lack of education often seals the fate of individuals trapped in the cycle of poverty. And as a nation, we see too much of this. The United States has dropped from 1st to 18th place in high school graduation rates among developed nations. Now, while this statistic is unsettling enough as it is, consider that just 15% of our schools are responsible for 50% of the dropouts. That means those schools have a high concentration of dropouts, and those schools happen to be concentrated in our poorest communities, the communities that are most in need of the transformative power of a good education. These places are sometimes, unfortunately, called dropout factories, and they're perpetuating the cycle of poverty in low-income communities. And as the data make abundantly clear, The education system in the U.S. is in need of repair. Many of our schools are literally and figuratively crumbling, and we're not giving kids, especially low-income kids, the chance to succeed, to make it through high school, let alone college. Is what they call educational inequality. The sad yet changeable reality that where a child is born, what color that child is, or how much money that child's parents make, often determines the quality of his or her education and their life prospects. Now, in the land of opportunity, that's not just, that's not fair, that's not right, that's not America. We're better than that. Right here in New Jersey, we can see a massive achievement gap. Although New Jersey places fifth in the nation in terms of overall student achievement, it ranks 47 for the size of its achievement gap between economically advantaged kids and disadvantaged kids. This means that while the state consistently delivers a great education to privileged students, it often fails those with fewer resources. And the gap has not changed over the last 3 decades. I think that's a call for action. Now, I don't share these statistics with you to discourage you. I'm not here to be the depressing guy. Because there is good news, which I'm going to get to soon. But we got to talk about problems before we can talk about solutions. As it stands, a good education in the United States of America, one of the wealthiest and most powerful nations on this earth, remains a gift for some when it should be a right for all. Now, I echo the remarks of a national leader who took some huge political risks to champion civil rights in the thick of the battle during the 1960s. In between the passage of the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, 2 landmark pieces of legislation that establish fundamental rights for all Americans regardless of race, our President, Lyndon Baines Johnson, delivered the 1965 commencement address at Howard University, a historically black university in the nation's capital. He titled the speech, "To Fulfill These Rights." He said, acknowledging the importance of the civil rights legislation, he was going to stress that these newly enshrined rights were only the foundation for the work to be done. In his words, this is the next and the more profound stage for the battle for civil rights. We seek not just freedom, but opportunity. We seek not just legal equity, but human ability. Not just equality as a right and a theory, but equality as a fact and equality as a result. This call to action rings true today, and frankly, its aspirations remain unfulfilled. And educational inequality lies at the heart of the problem. I believe that education is the civil rights issue of our generation, and we must strive to make equality in education a reality, not just a theory. So where do you come into the picture? Well, I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with this wonderful gift that I mentioned earlier, this wonderful education that you've received. I'm looking out across this amazing crowd, and I see potential in you. You, as graduates of Kean University, have the power of education at your disposal. As your president said, it's the great equalizer. You are empowered to be great leaders. You are equipped to succeed in your jobs, your hobbies, your relationships. And one of the greatest things about education is that it gives you control over your own destiny. With that in mind, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I will urge you to embrace that control, embrace that autonomy, use that power for good. Take a look at your resources, your career, your vote, your spare time, your voice, your money, and consider applying some fraction of that towards a good cause that is close to your heart. If you choose to do so, you can make a positive impact on the world. I did the same thing. I took a look at my life and the resources at my disposal, the influence that I have. I took a look at that a few years back, and I found my own way to push for change in the world. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to travel to Africa and saw firsthand what it was like to live on less than $1 a day. Now, I didn't grow up with a lot. I grew up in a blue-collar home in Western Ohio, and my family struggled at times. But when I went there, I saw that this is what it's really like to live in extreme poverty. And that experience inspired me to do something. It inspired me to start the Show Me campaign. our organization whose mission is to break the cycle of poverty through solutions that have been proven to improve people's lives and to give them the opportunities to survive, thrive, and succeed. Now, I believe that education plays a critical role in breaking the cycle of poverty. And that's why the Show Me campaign fights for equal access to quality education here in the United States. The good news is that the solutions are actually out there. We have plenty of innovators working hard to discover solutions to our educational crisis. There are schools all over the country demonstrating that all kids have great potential if they are given the right opportunities. Right here in New Jersey, you have some big reform projects just getting underway. I've had the chance to spend time with one nonprofit called Turnaround for Children, which is partnering with highly motivated public schools and districts to transform some of these underperforming schools into excellent learning environments. I support Turnaround because they're providing essential training and support in schools that serve the students who need it the most. As she said, I'm also on the board of the Harlem Village Academies in New York. Now, they are a phenomenal group of charter schools that are achieving amazing results by hiring and supporting talented, passionate teaching staff, creating a culture that is highly conducive to learning, and setting high expectations for everyone in the building, students, teachers, administrators. These schools are taking kids that normally would go to a normal public school in their neighborhood. These public schools are often dropout factories, and these kids come from the same communities as the other kids, come from the same parents. The schools spend the same amount of money on the kids per student, and they're achieving dramatically better results. These schools are on a mission, and the dramatic rise in their test scores and their high graduation rates show that they are achieving that mission. So if these and other innovative efforts continue, we can make real progress towards repairing our nation's education system. You can take what was a gift to your generation and make it an inviolable right for the next. Now, while your education here at Kean University does not require you to be a spokesperson for any particular cause, you now have the resources, the skills, the privilege, and yes, hopefully the passion to pursue the fulfillment of these rights. I urge you, once again, to take that gift and go forth in the world with a mission for good. Find ways to give. Find ways to serve. Find ways to contribute to humanity. I can't think of a better way to lead a more meaningful life than that. Maybe you'll travel the world. Maybe you'll make change right here in this area. And I'm told that many Kean graduates go on to be great teachers. Yes. Teachers. Teachers are some of our nation's most important resources. Every day, they help shape the future of this country. And excellent teachers have the power to change lives, to change schools, to change entire communities. There is no other in-school factor that affects student results more than the quality and the effectiveness of their teaching. Teachers are the key. They're at the front line. They're the key to any education reform movement. But no matter what profession you choose, you all can make a choice to be aware of what's going on in your community. Choose to pay attention to issues of social justice, and choose to make a real difference. Be the inspiration that fills the gap. You have so much power, so much opportunity. Make sure this education, this amazing gift, doesn't go to waste. Thank you. May I simply sing a song or two for you today as well? I'm going to take it back to that civil rights era. There was a lot of great music made in that time period. I made an album with the Roots called Wake Up. It says, wake up everybody, no more sleeping in bed. more sleeping in bed, no more back in bed, time to lay in bed. The world's changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh, wake up all the teachers, time to teach us the way. What you have to say, 'cause they're the ones who's wrong. The world is a dance, so when you teach your children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Oh, the world won't get no better. We gotta change the earth, just you and me. Wake up all the doctors, let the old people well. They're the ones who suffer, who catch all the hate. And they don't have so very long before their judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away? Oh, wake up all the builders, trying to build up the land. I know we can do it, and we all in the hand. The only thing we've got to do is put it in our mind. Surely things work out, 'cause they do every time. Hey, hey, the world won't get no better if we just let it be. Oh, the world won't get no better. We gotta change the earth, just you and me. Hey, yeah. I need a little help. I can't go alone. Come on, I need a little help, y'all. Can't go alone. Put your hands together. Wake up everybody. No more sleeping. Oh, wake up everybody. Oh, I need a little help. I can't do it alone. Oh, I need a little help. Come on, come on. Hey, wake up everybody. No more sleeping. Oh, wake up everybody. Hey, hey, the world won't get no better if we just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. We gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. Oh, we gotta change it, yeah. Just you and me. So you meet my true lover. No competition, no one. Maybe he's just the thrill of the chase, but I got